The Table is Yours podcast contains content that may not be suitable for some audiences, such as themes of violence, swearing, sexual language, alcohol, and death. We advise you to check the episode description for any other specific content warnings. Please, if any sequences or episodes are ever triggering or uncomfortable in any way, we ask you to take a pause from the episode or skip it entirely. It is important that our table is a safe space for everyone, including you.
The Table is Yours podcast is a role-playing adventure show where a bunch of friends around a table through video call play tabletop role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons. Together we hope to bring the joy and fun of our game to you, wherever you are, as if you're part of our table. For when you're sitting, creating, and playing with us, the table is yours.
Hello, and welcome to The Table is Yours, a role-playing... Fuck, I fucked up.
Role-playing adventure fame. A role-playing adventure fame.
A role-playing podcast.
Hello, and welcome to The Table is Yours, a role-playing adventure show where a bunch of friends sit around a table and through video call to play what? Dungeons & Dragons. You knew it, I knew it, we all know it. My name is Con Riley, I am your pronouns. Happy Pride Month. My pronouns are they, them. You can follow me anywhere at Kryles on all social media. You can find my little face there, I'm sure. But for a fun fact for this week...
Favorite cold cut.
Favorite cold cut, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Like deli meat?
Yeah, favorite deli meat.
I like either a good roast beef or a honey ham. That's me. That's what I would choose. I don't know if you count gabagool, but I don't think I get to have that because I'm not the Italian, the North Jersey Italian.
I don't even know what gabagool is.
It's capicoli.
Oh, like prosciutto?
No. Kind of. Well,
it's not your turn yet, but let's go to our first fresh deli friend, starting with Vic Schmidt.
Hi, I'm Vic. I play Gherkin Girly. I can never remember. I just insistently.
You're like, I play Dungeons & Dragons.
I play Dungeons & Dragons. I play Gherkin Girly, Delilah Carter. My pronouns are they, them. Her pronouns are she, her. And my favorite cold cut or deli meat, this is the Pittsburgh in me, is chipped ham.
Oh,
that's a good one.
It's just like really, really, really thin, like that. Like it just like thinner than paper thin, like falls onto it, and I would just like load it up on a sandwich and then put like one slice of cheese. Speaking of bananas.
Hi, my name is Jana, and I play Figs. Fuck. Damn it.
Yeah.
You fuck?
Yeah, we do.
Hi, my name's Jana. I play Figs. I go by she, her pronouns, and I'm not the biggest cold cut fan, but if I were to pick one, it would probably be turkey.
The other
and when I
white
say
meat.
Hillshire, you say farm. Hillshire, farm, go meat.
You do that.
You could roll for that.
Let's all try that. When I say Hillshire, you say farm. Hillshire.
Farm.
I rolled a 7.
Vic's like, you can do whatever you please. I will not be joining. Thank you.
Speaking of man meat.
Huh?
Speaking of man meat, hi, I'm Jake. My pronouns are he, him. I play a wizard stuck in a cave. His pronouns are also he, him. When it comes to deli meats, cold cuts, what the fuck have you, I am a pastrami girly. Love pastrami. There's something about it.
Oh, hi. Howdy, y'all. My name is Lizzie. My pronouns are Con Riley. I play Serena. And my favorite deli meat as of late is a good old slab of salam. You just roll it up and then...
His salami leg, her salami leg, their salami leg, or Carl's shoe?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll pass it on over to my friend in the rat shirt.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Sean. I play the lead-brained lizard folk barbarian Thog, both he, hims, and my favorite cold cut, as of right now, despite it getting stuck in my teeth a lot, is prosciutto.
And then, of course, you can follow us anywhere at TTIY D&D. TTIY D&D's favorite cold cut is the TTIY D&D cold cut, which you can find
only on our Patreon.
Found only on our Patreon. Yeah, you can find us anywhere on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, of course, and then our Patreon. Support our Patreon. We got our cold cuts there, as well as some cool bonus content for you, art, and a bunch of other fun little stuff. But if there are no other questions, concerns, comments, queries, wonders, hopes, wishes, or cold cuts, let us get into the recap for what happened on last episode of The Table is Yours. Every tale has its ballad, just as every hand has its ace. In a game of chance, there is no gambling with cards unseen. Each play warrants different risks and rewards, but not till all are laid bare can the table be yours.
So, Figs and Geo seemed to find a bunch of papers around the room they assumed belonged to Karith, and it detailed the ritual she was doing. There was a bit of paper that had something about the cult of Yora and said stuff about how the ritual could make an ice dragon or something. Anyways, Karith found those two as the rest of us rushed in to save our mates. By the time we got there, Karith had removed all the Frankie bits from Figs, and Geo quickly explained that Figs was really a girl pretending to be her cousin because of dwarf stuff or whatever. Karith also pointed out that the eye Figs usually covered up was actually a rhyme witch's eye, and that we should be wary of her. Figs explained that when she was younger, she and her dad and brother went on a trip and got attacked by Rhyme. Must have been during the day. Her brother was killed and the Rhyme witch did that to her eye. Karith said if Figs wanted, she could examine the eye to see if the rhymey witchiness of the eye could be infectious and stuff. If Figs would allow her to potentially take some residual powers from the eye for her ritual. We all then asked about the ritual and Karith told us what was going on, just like she told me in the tavern. Karith's dad has been taken by the Rhyme, and they agreed to give him back only if she completed this ritual. So, she was behind the destruction of Steep Strength, but explained that she was trying to complete the ritual as safely as possible without hurting too many people. She explained that not only was it upsetting, you know, that thing with her dad being God and all, but before he was captured, the two of them were researching ways to unrhymify things. Funny enough, in their research, Karith's dad discovered a way to do the opposite, meaning that if the Rhyme found out, they could rhymify, well, everything. Karith explained that even if the ritual made a big ol' ice dragon guy, that she believed it to be a lesser evil than everyone in Everin turning into rhymey guys. We heard her out, realised it was a tough spot to be in. So Geo first offered to help and give his heartburn thing up. You know, probably from all the pickles is where he got it. So that checked off the Heart of Flame part of the ritual. Karith also got a pickle for the Water of the Briny Depths bit. Now, despite being scared, Figs eventually agreed to let Karith do the same with her witchy eye, completing all the bits needed for Karith to cast the ritual. She thanked us for her help and we offered to join her for when she did cast that ritual, just in case she needed backup from the witchy witches. Karith was reluctant but said fine. So now we are getting ready to go out and melt some rhyme bitches. Witches. Rhyme witches.
Is there any nighttime activities anybody would like to do, or are we going straight to the next morning?
Skincare.
Would love to sleep.
I say my pickle prayer.
Geo just puts on a couple eggs on his head and says like, "Oh yeah, this is the perfect white noise."
I guess for like the first time, Figs is gonna sleep with like all their stuff off, like beard off, eye patch off, like just fresh faced.
So how come you can't be a girl?
It's not that I can't be a girl. It's right now. It's just safer for me to not be myself
Because of that family people you said you kind of mentioned once.
Exactly.
But you didn't tell me much more.
To be honest with you, I don't really know how much I'm allowed to tell anybody. I mean, I was kind of shoved out here very quickly, so I mean, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or if I'm sharing the family secrets. I don't know. I'm just waiting it out until somebody gives me a call to come back home.
That's fair. Would you go back home if you got the call today?
Yes.
Thog shifts in the bed. You see?
Oh, shh. I mean, we should probably whisper because everyone's sleeping.
No, I'm awake.
Yeah, no, fully awake.
Oh, just kidding. Hi, everyone. I guess, okay. Should I just, like, explain myself, I guess,
Yes.
since we're all awake? Okay.
I'll make some eggs. Or new ones. As you like.
Please sit up so I can hear you better.
Is it morning?
No, it's just pillow talk. It's nighttime talk.
It's just pillow talk, okay.
Pillow talk.
Pillow talk.
Yeah, so, where do I start? Okay, so, my full name is Figurella. I go by Figs. It's a nickname my older brother gave me. And, I go by Figs, just cause it makes me happy. It makes me think of him. I got this cousin named Frankie who, Rayan, your sister, seems to know. Frankie got mixed up into some trouble with one of the other familias, and so it was just better for the Jellycaps to think either that Frankie wasn't there at all, and so I kind of took on his identity to keep him safe, and now I'm just waiting for my family to call me back. I have this sending stone. I can't speak to anybody, but they can speak to me. So it's just, every day while we're adventuring, I just am kind of in the back of my mind. I'm like, oh, is today going to be the day? Are they going to call so I can go home? But, and I'm also kind of on the run too, because of the issues with the Jello caps, between my family and their family, they're trying to forge some amicable relationship, and so they want me to get married, and I don't want to get married, so it's just kind of like kill two birds with one stone, you know what I mean? I do want to get married someday, but not right now, and so it's like I ran away to protect family, but also to protect myself until things settle down.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Too, actually. One, are you a Jello cap? Or
No.
What is
No.
what is it? So is it Jello cap? Jello caps are people.
Yeah.
So what are you? And your family wants good relations with the Jello caps, so they wanted you to get married to someone from them.
Yeah. So okay. So here's like So my last name is Kutidati, but I am part of the Pietrello family, and the nickname we go by is Trellis. So there's the Trelli family, my family. There's the Jello Caps, which are the Jello Capellis, and then the other family, the Forgicates, and they go by the Forgies. We don't have the best relationship with the Jello Caps, and therefore, it's for my safety and for my cousin's safety that, I go on the run for a little while. So.
And my second question was, if Frankie is in danger, then why are you also dressed like him? Wouldn't it be better to have a completely...
So, it's like to provide like an alibi. So,
For
he
him.
was... Yeah. So, like...
Okay.
I'm traveling here dressed as Frankie so that he doesn't get pinned for this big thing that happened that actually got him hurt. So it's kind of like to trick him to think that like he wasn't there. He was over here. And we just happened to look really similar, and so I dyed my hair and put on his clothes, and then got zapped here, and that's how I met Thog, and here we are.
Okay, so you said your mom or your parents or whoever wants to like marry you off, which is so gross. But I'm curious, like, what's your ideal like partner? What are you looking for?
Oh God.
Because I feel like I know, but I want to know what you think.
You just see my face go white and then complete blush.
You like them smart, don't you?
Yeah. I haven't I've never dated anybody. I just, I kind of go off of like my romance novels. But I know that's not realistic, not everybody can be like that.
I think we're going to fight a white dragon, so I think anything is realistic at this point.
I mean, the only relationship I remember is with my spirit daddy, so my death daddy, so I don't know either.
Like your father, or like
No,
and I get really quiet and I'm like a daddy.
Maybe. We haven't really gotten that far yet, but he's the one that like brought me back to life.
Oh, yeah.
Like the god, yeah.
Wait, hold on, just to backtrack for a second. Did you say you already think you know my type?
Yeah.
And what do you think my type is?
Tall, smart, maybe on the paler side. I I don't know. I'm just getting vibes in the air. I'll round it out more later. But that's kind of what I got so far.
Oh, sorry, that might be me. The eggs are really burning.
No, you know what? That might be it, Gio.
Maybe we should save them for the morning.
I kind of like panic, look at Rayon, and I'm like, no, you know, I don't really have a type. It's all about personality.
Sure.
You know? Like, if I like the personality, then, you know, and they like my personality, and, you know, it's, if they got pointy ears, and then tall, and, you know, and have glasses and stuff, well, like, that's a plus, you know? I just,
So you're telling me there's no hot jelly caps? They're all ugly? Do they all smell like meat? Like deli meat?
Like a cold cut?
like, I mean, like, I guess, I don't know what you find attractive. I don't know what you
mostly everything.
Your spirit daddy looks like. But there is one Jello cap in particular named Lotario, but we're just friends, and like he's nice to look at, but like I just don't think we would like marriage material. Also, like I have a little bit of life I want to live first, you know. So
you don't have to get married, bro. You could just play the field.
I mean, I want to fall in love, like that's for sure. I just don't know about like marriage and everything. Like that's a little. That's a lot.
No.
Yeah.
Legally binding?
Well, it's in my culture and my family. Yeah, it's a little intense. So I just kind of want to meet people.
So maybe it's good that you've got this kind of little adventure going on and get to have this kind of time away and see other things around Everett, you know?
Yeah, there's a bunch of meat people all around. You guys are all meat people, so.
That's so
yes,
true,
Gio.
Yeah.
We are all made of meat.
Good job, Gio.
It's probably good to go out on an adventure and figure out who you are, and then maybe you'll realize that the only pointy-eared people are
In your heart.
maybe not the best option.
Hey, I have pointy ears. What's that about?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, you don't have pointy ears, Serena?
I thought I did. Anyway.
You're like, me too. Oh, sorry.
Dog reaches up and there's nothing because he probably.
No, like I'm so sorry. I am so sorry for those of us in this party that do not have pointed ears. That is not what I meant. I like all ears, okay? All ears are beautiful.
Oh, you have a thing for ears.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down.
I do not have a thing
Put that in my notes.
for ears. I
worry because it sounds like your type might round out to snow elves, and they're kind of pompous or assholes. So maybe you want to save yourself from that.
I think you're making an assumption, and I think it's the wrong one.
Unless you like goblins, but
they're not all quite as pale as I am.
Listen,
what does that mean?
All I've
All she said pale was...
Oh, right. Wait, hey, that's not cool. People of all colors are beautiful. Thank you.
Listen.
I just look quite strange for a goblinoid. I'm not the stereotypical goblinoid.
She is single, though.
I think all of you are beautiful in your own right. You have to... Oh, my God. This is getting really,
The most intimate thing I've ever done is be on the hunt.
I know a snow elf I can introduce you to when this is all over. Don't worry, girl.
I've heard only bad things about that road over there. I think that he's so nice.
That road over there doesn't sound like quite a nice person.
Excuse me, he gave me a free meal and pointed me along my way.
I'm gonna go to sleep now. Good night.
Good night.
Do lizards need to sleep?
Yeah.
Do I need to sleep if I'm dead and technically don't have to eat?
I don't know, you should try.
So you don't need to sleep, and magic can't put you to sleep. You can finish a long rest in 4 hours if you spend those 4 hours in an inactive motionless state during which you can retain consciousness. I think let me look up auto gnomes too. I think auto gnomes also don't really need to sleep. So I need 6 hours, but it's still motionless state instead of sleeping in a state. I might appear inert, but I remain conscious. Serena and Gio go on a little adventure during the night, and Figs wakes up with like a bunch of just like cut off ears on her body. Like, do they like these?
like with blood?
Probably.
With blood?
I mean, probably.
Is this real or a dream?
No, this is a joke. This
is the dream that Figs has.
Oh, yes, this is Figs' dream.
Yeah. Yeah, I also forgot to mention in my little backstory that I shared with all of you that I have a ear fetish and I dream of severed ears.
No, I wrote that down in my notes. I wrote Figs likes ears.
Yeah.
Stop talking.
Oh no, I'm planning for the next time you guys just walking around. Gio's gonna go like sidle up and go. They have good ears, right?
They're tall and pale and have glasses.
All right, so you guys all rest for the night. But yeah, you guys will wake up the next morning. Are you guys at the Little Middle Inn?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, the moment you guys walk outside, just like, be like, maybe we get some grub or something. Like, probably like Karith is standing outside just waiting there.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you all ready?
Top of the morning to you.
Food.
You have... do you have ears?
Do you have ears?
Why do you all of a sudden care about my love life?
Are we ready to go? Yes? Karith's gonna cut off Figs and go,
I look more serious than I've ever looked at before, and I just say the word food.
I have food.
Oh, good.
Worms?
Food sounds good. Let's do food.
Okay, well, we're gonna start going this way. I have a carriage waiting.
What about the cat?
Great.
He's not like part of this. He just gives us the jobs.
Doesn't he have our money?
Oh, right.
He will when we complete a job.
Let's go, please. as she'll just start making her way to get to a carriage. And yeah, when you guys get on this carriage, it is guided and led by no one. And there are no horses. But you watch as she'll just kind of like tap the bar where the reins would rest on, as you just see it kind of like make like these spectral horses that just start to like move the carriage as you guys start making your way. She'll kind of turn around. She'll like actually look at Gio and be like, do you cook? Do you things cook? Yeah, I could do that. As like she kind of like takes out some of her own food and she starts like cooking with Gio to get you guys all food as you guys are making your way.
Dill's gonna lean over to Figs at one point and just be like, kind of whisper, I think that they're just messing with you. It's like playful, yeah. I think.
Yeah, no, I know. I guess I'm just not used to it, you know?
It's because you react so aggressively that I think they keep doing it.
I can't help it. I mean, like, it's embarrassing.
I mean, that's okay.
I mean, like, I've never even, like, kissed anyone before. Like, how gross is that?
Neither have I.
From outside the carriage, because I probably can't fit inside, I'm sitting on the back, you hear, neither have I.
I don't remember if I have.
What if we all kiss right now?
We can solve this problem right now, baby!
Wait, has anybody in this party kissed anybody? Are we all virgins?
No, yeah,
We're all a bunch of virgins.
The only person who has is Ricky, and she's not here.
Yeah, Ricky's the only one. Gio hasn't either.
Gio fucks, actually.
No, Gio's be like, I've had many partners.
Gio's like, yeah, I have the people I've known, crazy.
I feel like if this conversation were loud enough, and Fuse like, I've never kissed anybody, and I'd be like, I would feel too ashamed. I'm 283, and it's never happened. So.
Damn!
There's no rush.
I mean, a little bit of a rush.
I mean, it's never too late, you know?
You just gotta find the person with the right ears. And a good sense of style.
That's true.
I regret ever talking to
Karith, have you kissed anybody?
No, I've not.
Dragonborns don't kiss.
No, that was just, it was the back. There's I'm gonna reset it because it's back in my throat. But no, I've not.
Let's play spin the bottle. No.
Losers on 3. No.
Oh my god.
I don't think that kissing or relationships are really that important. You know, I don't really think they're necessary.
I think relationships are important, but they don't necessarily have to be romantic.
Preach.
They could be like an enemy relationship.
Yes.
Oh.
Sure. I also grew up in a town where most people kind of were related, so it's a little bit rough to kind of sift through that. So I just let it go.
Everyone's my cousin.
I know what
the
you
mayor
mean.
is my great.
Mayo?
Yeah, it's
the mayor.
The mayo.
Oh.
Mayor The town leader is
I thought there was a robot that just
distant
dispensed mayo.
Yeah, we're
It's Geo and Mayo.
I mean, like, I read about, like, people, like, you know, like, in their first kisses, and they all sound so, like, magical, and, like, and I know it's, like, not realistic, but, you know, sometimes I wonder, like, will it be, like, a big, you know, like, kind of moment, like, you know, with the lights and the
Wait, did you say kisses?
And the
Kisses produce magic?
Lights?
well, I guess not
I'm staying away.
actual. Well, not like actual magic, but like
no magic.
I think it's like more like an emotional magic, if that makes sense. Like
I think those
like
are the
you
same.
intense feelings.
Yeah, like one is like thank you, Dill. It's like feelings versus like seeing something tangible. Does that make sense?
Like feeling something touch.
Yeah, like that.
Like a rash.
I'm not really getting the difference.
But like a really good rash.
I don't think I've ever had a rash. I've molted a couple times.
Okay, so like a really satisfying molting.
Oh, that's great.
I don't know. Gio, is that food ready yet?
Yeah, it's been ready. Me and Karith have been eating over here really quietly and nicely.
Quietly.
We're all trying to like kiss each other.
She told me a bit about her dad and her mom.
Okay, so a subsection of this entire adventure is for us all to kiss somebody.
We're all on a mission, guys. We're all on a mission to lose our virginity before graduation.
This is a wacky, zany teen high movie.
Except we're all in our like 20s and 30s.
Or 200s.
Late 200s.
Or eons. I don't even know how old I am. You guys are all young whippersnappers.
What is the plan?
Right, so...
Kiss.
Kiss.
Yeah, you guys say kiss, and Karith's like,
I mean, not for me, for you. I don't need to. And he looks off into the distance from outside.
This shouldn't... You guys are also going exponentially fast. Like, not like, whoa! Like, but like, they're like, there's probably like this like sheen of arcane that goes over the carriage, and as you guys are like going, going, you'll notice that like, even though it feels like it's kind of just a regular clop, 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 it's like very like, the outside's like rolling by, and you're like, oh my god.
So it's like how Care Bears travel.
Yeah, kind of.
It's the same magic system.
Yeah, exactly. As you guys are going, she's like, we should be there soonish. So once we're there, I'll set up a little area. Hopefully we can find somewhere for you all to hide. If it has to be, it could even be the carriage. And then I'll start the rite. And I mean, that's all I really had. I have this, as she again pats that cracking version of the same mini statue that, or idol that Ricky had. Who's know if this will even work, but Serena?
Have you ever done a rite before, or is this be your first time? I just want to know what to expect.
Yes, I've done rites before, just not this rite before, so.
All right.
If it's okay, I think I'm gonna, when all this is going on, like we talked about, I think it's better for me to be farther back, so maybe I'll stay with the carriage, if that's okay.
I mean, you do use a bow, so a distant attack would
That's
probably
true.
be a lot more optimal for you.
Bury yourself in snow.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That sounds
I could
good.
throw
Thank
you
you,
into a
Serena.
tree.
I could throw you to a tree.
That is, you know what? That sounds less cold. Let's do that. That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Actually,
Still
it might
on
be more
it.
windy. Actually, what do I know?
What's
I'm never
our-
cold.
If you don't want to be cold, do you want another backup plan just in case there's no trees around?
I just want to be as far away from any rhyme witches as humanly fucking possible.
I think 60 feet
You're a
is a
dwarf.
good enough distance.
As dwarvenly possible.
What does that have to, yes, what does
humanly
that have to do with anything?
You said humanly possible.
Whatever is fucking dwarvenly possible.
Fucking.
Fucking is possible?
Something she's never done.
Thank you, Serena, for pointing that out.
Hey, I think we already discussed that none of us have done that.
Yeah, and I'm clearly not interested in doing that either, so.
Dog, have you ever thrown someone in a tree before?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, cool. So you know how to aim for the right tree and everything?
The only intimacy that I ever want is just the intimacy a chef has at a grill making food. You know what I mean?
Like a hibachi.
Embarrassing. I can't.
It's just French music as Gio's cooking on himself. Like he's like,
It's the Ratatouille music.
This is the night, a beautiful night.
now that's intimacy.
Love it. Okay, Karith. Right. Let's go.
So, the plan is to get there, perform the rite, hope that your cracked Kanakariti idol works, throw figs into a tree. What's the plan for the rest of us?
Charge and kill the dragon.
Yeah, obviously.
I said I was going to do the right. You all wanted to join to help?
To help you kill.
If you need
No,
it.
yeah, no, I appreciate that. I'm just saying I didn't really have a plan for you all other than if, you know.
Oh, well, we're going to help you with your thing, but we're making our plan for once that's done so that we also know what we want to do.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I'm all ears for whatever you want the plan to be. That's what I was going to do.
You only have 2 years.
Gio and Serena look at figs.
What if the creature has just only ears, like a lot of ears? Is that something that... Then they'll hear you, and they'll always hear.
I'm not even going to entertain an answer anymore. Okay, I am going to sit in a tree.
Wait, are you saying that
my
Figs
bow.
likes rayon?
Oh, I didn't even put that together.
Oopsie.
No. No, that's not. You don't. That's okay. No, we can be wrong here. That's fine. I think we're just wrong here. Me?
I just look down and I don't answer.
No.
Are there bushes? I can't. I'm on the carriage. I want to Homer back into bushes.
Mm-hmm.
No. How fast is moving too fast for me to take a step out for me? I'll be out here actually.
Tonk, you can't get out.
That's a child lock.
It's a box episode. Or a
I think
capsule
I need
episode.
to breathe. Is there a window?
I'm outside. You can join me.
Sit on his lap.
Yeah, it's quite big.
I sidle out of the back, and I'm like, where do I sit? Which part of the lap is the seat?
Wherever you sit, but then the tail wraps around you like a seatbelt.
I'm just sitting there kind of like this, because the tail is probably super fucking thick.
I have a question for Karith.
I need to stop laughing. Yeah, hold on. Yes.
So, is the plan to, do the right, grab your dad, kill the dragon, or, do the right, kill the dragon, grab your dad?
We don't even know.
Where's your dad?
The plan was to do the right, hopefully the right, which is give me my father, and then if there is a dragon, we deal with it, but hopefully there's not. There might not be, so...
So they're just gonna give him to you, no questions asked?
I mean, probably not, no questions asked, but yes.
What do we give them in exchange for your pappy?
Whatever comes out of the right.
The So, whoa. So you're telling me we're gonna do this right, give these fucking bitches this giant dragon in exchange for a dude?
If it's a dragon, yes.
Seems okay to me.
Do you want me to re-explain what's going on? Or?
No, I just explained myself.
Do you want an egg, Figs? You look sad.
I'm not very hungry right now, but thank you.
But you didn't eat yet.
Yeah, I just might. I'm good. I'm fine. Thank you.
Everyone needs their food.
Thank you, Thog.
Well, if you want to be better than good, you could be great with a wonderful breakfast. It's more than good, or whatever. It's great.
Can we just pretend that I don't exist right now?
No, come on. It's okay that you have a thing for ears. I'm okay with that. I don't look at you differently.
It's not about the ears.
Oh, okay. What's it about?
I don't want to talk about it right now.
Oh, okay. Can you still eat food, though?
Fine, I'll eat the friggin' egg.
Okay. Are we supposed to be yelling right now?
I'm not yelling, where I'm from, it's just when I'm feeling really passionate about something, I get loud, okay? I'm sorry.
Oh, when I get passionate, my fire starts to burn and I start to cook. And I think about how...
And I used to have heartburn, but now I don't.
Yeah.
Thanks to this girl.
Yeah. If you have Big Karith a day, you can get rid of... Okay, well, you know what? I don't know how you feel about yourself, but I think you're pretty great, and I like the egg that you're about to eat, because I made it, so I know it's good.
It's very good, Gio. Thank you.
It's great.
It's great.
Yeah, so it takes about 20 more minutes, and then eventually you'll get there, and it's basically this, like, when she when she stops the carriage on the road, you'll see there's just this open, wide field, with, like, some loose trees here or there, but it goes pretty far until, like, way off in the distance. Like, it's like one of those, like, think, like, you know, Lord of the Rings, or, like, I guess, like, England, where it's just, like, the long stretch of plains, like, as far as the eye can see. In the distance, you'll see, like, a very large ice mountain. There's, like, this, like, ice mountain that cascades behind black salt. So you know that that's the one in the distance in the south. But her plan is she's going to walk pretty far into the plains and then cast the right in, like, this, like, dead area, basically, as you guys kind of find a place to hide, look, whatever, scout. That's kind of the idea.
I mean, we probably should follow you at least to be within, like, sight range.
Yeah, probably.
Is there anything you could do to be like, shit's fucked, get out, or shit's fucked, help? Like, a warning flare or something. Yeah, signal.
Are they okay?
They're just tussling.
They jumped off of the cat tree, from what I could see.
I heard from the wall. Yeah, I heard it. I heard a scream, and it sounded like brother.
It was because
long live the king. Thog just asked, like, is there any way, like, you could do some sort of a signal flare or something that one means shit's fucked, get out of here, or two means shit's fucked, come help?
Sure, I could. What? Give me signals and you tell me. I can make it work.
Can you produce any kind of light?
Yeah, like different
Like, it could be like one color means this and one color means that. Like, red means shit's fucked, get out of here, and green means
run in.
Run in.
You watch she does, like, prestidigitation, and there's just, like, little flames that she'll, like, almost, like, flare up, and you'll see, like, it does this kind of, like, little tiny burst of, like, a flare, basically.
What did he say?
No one said anything.
Do we imagine that a signal flare might be too big of a giveaway?
Well, it's in the case of shit's fucked. So if shit's fucked either way, then it doesn't really matter.
But if she sends a flare, that would give them cause to suspect that something could be happening. What we could do instead is, if you know produce flame, you could give us the flame, and then alter the color of it to where we can see it, but you don't send a flare out.
Is that possible?
Signal. I don't know. This is.
Oh, we're just making shit up. Yeah,
we're asking if this magic world.
Imagination. Magic world.
You just wish you could do whatever fucking magic you want in this. This is a fantasy world, right? You want to know?
She's an NPC. She could do whatever she wants.
Yeah, right.
You can produce an aroma.
Yeah, why doesn't she just fart?
Yeah, do a big fart. That means come in and help.
You can make it smell like bacon, and we'll be like,
she makes big boom boom in her pants.
Depending on the smell and the pitch of the fart.
She thaumaturges a fart, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Rhyme Witches. I didn't mean."
I'm nervous.
I don't think she can do that with what you're asking.
Well,
I'm not going to give her. No.
Sending stone? Can she just give us a sending stone so we can
she cast message or something?
No sending stones. This doesn't kick. No sending stones. She can do the flare thing.
I'm leaning towards the food, the toot thing now. I'm
leaning towards just fucking shitting her pants, and we'll know.
Is she wearing pants even?
Oh yeah, does she wear pants?
She's wearing a dress.
She's shitting in her skirt.
She's full on Winnie the Pooh in it.
She's shirt cocking it right now.
We just see the turd fall. And we're like, go.
What is wrong with us?
The deuce is loose. We gotta go.
I have to log off, actually.
No.
I have that. Do you have a better idea, maybe? If you say fucking fart, I'm gonna...
Well, I've got an idea for you.
What if you just scream out of nowhere and act like you're clearing your throat? Like,
We won't be able to hear that.
wait, doesn't Thog have super hearing?
I don't think I do.
I don't think
You know what Doc says? Yes, I do.
We'll just go with the flare idea. Have fun, be safe.
I think you should fart.
How about dropping a deuce?
If you fart, it means it's safe. If you shit, then it's bad.
Skywrite the clouds into a poop emoji.
No, if you shit, we can come in. If you fart, it mean you were scared shitless and you can't.
Everything's going fucking down because you guys are being stupid. And she makes a poop emoji in the sky. You're like, does that mean go in or leave?
Yeah, I forget what that means now.
You guys just pointing at it like,
The cloud looks like
dead.
The cloud looks like a poop.
Dog's still waiting for the flare because he thinks that's the plan still.
Okay, so red flare means we leave. Green flare means we come in and help.
No, shouldn't it be the opposite? Shouldn't green be all things are all good?
We
and red
already
means-
established it was red and the red to go, green to come in. That's what we. If we confuse it now.
If we confuse it now,
Thog's
we'll
already
never know.
oh, what was it?
If you send a flare, we're in.
For something.
If it's purple, we'll know your dad's there.
I'm gonna go do the right. You didn't need to come to help, I don't think, if you didn't want to.
No, here's the thing. We want to help, but we also want good signaling and communication to tell us if our ass is grass.
How close are you to a BM? I'm gonna stop walking, and she just starts walking.
Okay, that's good. That tree looks good. Put me in there.
Alright, can I throw Figs into a tree?
We're
Don't
so
fix it.
far
We're
from
too
where
far
we're
away.
supposed
She won't be able to shoot anything from there.
Football
let's get a little bit-
spiral.
Okay, tell me what tree and when and I'll do it.
Okay, yeah, we should walk.
We'll tell you when and where.
I have an idea. We will find a location where there is a tree within sight range, and we will kind of post up around there. Figs can be in the tree, and we can all watch from the base of the tree. So if we need to run in, we are not on the ground. Does that sound good? And then Figs can stay there and be safe.
I would just like to say I like that plan, and also I would like to mention that I have been going with the flow, and I have not mentioned a single thing about a tree in the last 5 minutes.
Do you want
just
to be
said-
in the tree?
So I deserve a treat for. Wait, yeah, here, you deserve a treat for that. There you go. And Gio pulls out a treat for you.
So we'll follow Karith until we get to a point where she walks off to do the right. We can see what's going on, but we are at we have found a tree which is in sight range of where Karith is doing the right. Figs, if you want to be in the tree, you can. And
Right.
you can be up there and
Good.
chill. We'll be
Yep.
on the ground, so if we need to rush in, then we can get there. Does that all...
Yeah, and I got arrows, so I can
got-
definitely help. I promise I won't
From a
just be sitting up there like a damsel in distress.
Yes, exactly. The elevation works for to your advantage tactically as well. So...
Oh, because
Team
I'm
that
short.
on 3.
No, because you're a ranged weapon.
And you'll be in a tree, which will give you
I know,
higher
I
ground.
know. Dylan, just messing with you. It's fine.
Oh, she's messing with us now.
So they're
Yeah,
talking cheese.
That was a joke. Gio,
All right, great plan.
The plan on
And-
3.
Big tree plan. Big tree plan.
The plan.
Tree
On
was
plan.
that.
Ooh.
2, 3.
Someday
Yeah, I don't
we'll all
think-
align.
We're so
and that'll be
coordinated.
great.
That was so asynchronous. That was great.
So, you guys will get set up, I guess, off the distance. There's probably a couple bushes and stuff too, so you guys can comically get in your bushes and shit or whatever you do. Yeah,
I'm gonna get as low to the ground as possible because I'm too hulking otherwise.
yeah.
Serena puts on one of those fake bush costumes people scare people with.
Tyrion ghillie suit.
The ghillie suit.
Yeah.
That thing. Bush costume.
You watch as Karith stands, kind of out by herself, probably at a distance of 70 feet away. You watch as she kind of places down that fold out right slab, if you will. Return the slab. She'll put it down and she'll start to kind of take the pieces and start to incant something. As you watch as Karith is saying this right, and you watch as just it's swirling into this tiny tornado of magic that's happening, and she's kind of almost weaving it I hate to describe it like this, but it's the best way I can kind of say it. The arcane that's kind of going in this tiny tornado. She's almost cotton flossing, like cotton candying it as she's like moving it and forming it to make something. As you just kind of see, as there's a bunch of figures appearing, and they are all dressed differently, all feminine in shape. You watch as there's these women who like appear around Karith, all different shapes and sizes, pale. Some have long hair. They're not all the same race, from what it looks like, but they all have like this similar like dragging of arcane eyes on both sides, not just one. You watch as Karith, like, she'll notice them, but then she's like almost has this like moment of like, I'll just keep doing what I was doing, as she's like still trying to finish and incanting this rite. And you can probably hear low mumbling of like her saying things as she's still incanting this rite, until you see another one appear, and it's probably like the opposite side of the arcane that she's casting. As you see this 6'7" dragonborn woman standing across from Karith, and at her knee height, you see a dragonborn man like doubled over. And you'll watch as Karith looks really shocked, and she stops casting, and immediately she casts Thaumaturgy, and you see the flare, and it's green, and then immediately she puts red. Like, she puts green and then red, and then, like, she's just casting it, and like, she's freaking out. And you see she's trying to get away from the right, and you'll watch these are rhyme witches behind her start crowding her and pushing her back in to do it. But she, like, casts, like, let's just say 2 of each. So what are you guys doing?
First of all, fuck you, because this music immediately instills dread in me.
Second,
No, just run.
yeah, I was gonna say, the second Rayon sees a green, the rest don't register. It's just out.
So you guys are running towards.
Yes.
Yeah, I have to agree. The first thing, her first instinct was a green, so...
Thog?
Yeah, I'm gonna run in.
Okay.
I think my thought is run in, grab the father, run out.
Got it. Okay, so as you guys are running in, there will be a point where you just see like the moment that you see that. So Karith is trying to stop casting, and she is going to try to turn. That is when they crowd her, and you watch as like probably Thog. She'll catch your eyes, Karith, and you'll watch as that taller dragonborn woman will walk through into the casting, and she looks similar to Karith. To put it together quickly, it looks like this might be her mom, but she thought her mom was dead. And also she said her mom was like a kook, like a crazy person. So, but her mom looks like a rhyme witch. And you watch as her mom, probably, Karith is probably trying to push the rhyme witches to get through to where you guys are running towards her. Her mom will touch her shoulder, and you watch as she grabs like the tornado of like whatever the magic she was casting and put it into Karith, as you watch Karith start to and like grow as like not wanting to. Roll initiative. That's where we end today's session.
Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of The Table Is Yours. Our next episode premieres next Friday, and if you're a member of the Patreon, then you'll be able to listen to our commentary track for this episode from this week on Monday. Speaking of on Monday, there's also the Table Talks, our after-show talk show about the episode in question. Other bonus content will be available for those $5 and up tiers going forward, and much more. Be sure to follow us everywhere on social media to stay up to date with everything The Table Is Yours. The Table Is Yours releases episodes in video and podcast format every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. You can follow The Table Is Yours everywhere by the handle @TTIYDND. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you at the table next time.